5 tips to get flat stomach after 40. Tip number 1: drink plenty of water. If you really want to keep your tummy flat in your 40s, you need to drink plenty of water. The daily recommended consumption of water is about 8-ounce glasses. All fluids count in this daily total, but all fluids are not good for us. We know water is good for us, but we may not know all the reasons. Reason 1. Drinking plenty of water helps regulate water retention. When you are dehydrated, the body stores water in fat cells and other places. Keeping hydrated decreases the amount of water stored in fat cells. The same thing happens when you don't eat regularly. The body will store fat because it doesn't know when it will get its next meal. This is a defense mechanism. That's why you may hear a lot of overweight people say they don't eat but 1 or 2 meals a day. By doing this, their bodies store more fat when they do eat. Reason 2. Water also helps break down fat and remove toxins from the body and helps move digestion along. Reason 3. Drinking cold water helps increase metabolism. Your metabolism works harder to bring the water down to room temperature. Believe it or not, a cold glass of water can also help with irregularity. Try a glass first thing in the mornings and see what happens. Drinking cold water in the mornings will give your body the boost it needs to kick your metabolism into high gear. Reason 4. If you drink enough water, you will also feel fuller, causing you to eat less. It is a good idea to always keep a bottle of water close by and take a drink as much as possible. Reason 5. Water will help you increase your mood. Because of all the good it does for the body, most people start feeling better soon after a bottle of water. So the next time you are feeling a little blasé, drink a bottle of water. Tip number 2: get your run on. Running has always been good for your health and always will be. It is one of the best no-equipment exercises you can do. By burning calories faster, you will actually lose fat all over. Running is one of the most effective ways to reduce fat in the stomach. What is benefits of running? Benefits 1. The more you weigh and the faster you run, the more calories you will burn while running. Benefits 2. Running affects visceral fat or toxic fat. This is the fat that lies deep underneath your stomach muscles and crowds some of your organs. Visceral fat also causes insulin to be less effective, which can make you more prone to diabetes. Once you start running and lose visceral fat, it will not come back easily, which is a major plus. Benefits 3. If you haven't exercised before or have health conditions, you should see your doctor before you start running. You want to make sure you are healthy enough to start such a high-impact cardio exercise. Invest in a good pair of running shoes and learn the proper way to run and cool down. Tip number 3: limit your salt intake. Yes, it's true, we do need sodium, however large amounts can cause health problems. According to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, we only need 180 to 500 milligrams of sodium a day for good health. We get so much more than that. It is recommended by the dietary guidelines for Americans that we not exceed 2,300 milligrams a day. This number lowers to 1,500 milligrams a day if you are over age 51 or African American, have diabetes, high blood pressure or chronic kidney disease. The benefits of sodium are: 1. Helps maintain fluid balance in the body. 2. Helps transmit nerve impulses. 3. Helps relax the muscles. Sodium attracts and holds water. Too much salt can cause water retention or bloating in your tummy and other areas of the body. Water retention is when water sets in the tummy and causes the bloated feel and look. Some people are more sensitive to sodium than others. The effects of an increased sodium retention can lead to water retention and high blood pressure. By decreasing your sodium intake, you can decrease the bloating in your tummy and keep your tummy flat in your 40s. Tip number 4: avoid foods that cause bloating and eat the foods that help it. Bloating is the result of gas or a high salt intake. In the table below you can see a list of foods that are known to cause bloating. I'm sure there are many more out there that I haven't read about or experienced myself. Some of these foods are really, and I would not eliminate them completely from my diet. I'm a foodie and I eat all of these foods in moderation except for greasy foods. I love broccoli and cabbage and there is no way I will ever stop eating them. However, if I have a trip or important event coming up, I won't eat any for at least 2 days in advance. There are some occasions when I just want my tummy to be as flat as possible. Did you know that chewing gum, smoking and drinking out of a straw can also cause bloating? Some gas-causing foods: beans, Brussels sprouts, apples, cauliflower, broccoli, greasy fried foods, kale, Dairy products. Starches, excluding rice. Some anti-bloating foods. Cucumbers. Fennel seeds. Peppermint. Asparagus. Yogurt. Bananas. Papaya. Ginger. Raisins. Tip number 5: reverse crunches. Reverse crunches are a fun, easy way to keep your tummy flat in your 40s. Reverse crunches work your hard to reach lower abs. This is a trouble spot for most women. We all have abs, sometimes they are just hidden. If you really want to see defined abs, you'll have to do some work. How to do a proper reverse crunch. 1. Lie down flat on your back and put your knees and feet up off the ground. 2. Put your hands behind your head, shoulders off the ground. 3. Bring your knees up as far as you can to your chest and take them back and forth in small movements. You are bringing your knees back and forth to your chest no more than 1 or 2 inches out. 4. Do as many as you can in 90 seconds. Up to 3 reps, 3 times a week. As your core gets stronger, you should be able to do 15 to 20 reverse crunches per rep. It may take some time to see results, but if you keep at it, you will have a flatter tummy. Tips: breathe in as you bring your knees up and out as you bring them back down. Make sure you are squeezing your core as you are going back and forth. You should feel it. Also, make sure you are not moving your upper body. Your head and shoulders should be as still as possible and there should be no rocking motion. You are controlling your knees only, using your core to do so. Your lower body should be doing all the work.